Okay, here they all go. See, you could all just walk to where you need to go. Why on the earth were they all waiting for that shuttle? That is so odd. At the time, I thought it was a great idea to get rid of all my landscaping here and create some dedicated roads just for bus traffic to help alleviate the small amount of traffic we had, which caused even more traffic, as you can see. Additionally, the amount of pedestrians walking from the bus station over to our tram station was just causing major backups as well. So I made an amateur move, got out of the game, went to the workshop, found these actually really lovely small 4-lane industrial roads with a bus lane, because we do have our bus that goes from the train station to the depot, and I thought these would be great. They would allow more traffic and also dedicated space for our bus route. More lanes, less problems, right? No. I think these roads were a good idea, but it didn't do anything in solving my problem. And it just continued to get worse. I tried so many different things and it just was not going well for me. So I saw how much pedestrian traffic was happening, and I went back to the drawing board to my original plan, which was to create a walking path that would connect up to the tram on this side of the road, being that we had one on the other side. And I was hoping that this would really help us in solving this horrible traffic problem that I caused. There was no traffic before I started. I messed this all up. And then by not taking the pedestrian road all the way to the tram, I just caused even more traffic with more pedestrians. Guys, this was really a disaster. I was trying so hard to fix it, and I think everything I tried, I was just reacting and not really thinking clearly, and it just kept getting worse and worse. So everything was fine before I decided to mess with all this. So I deleted all those additional bus lanes. I went back to figuring out how to get pedestrians right to the tram stop versus causing them to cross over the road and cause tons of backups and traffic, and just tried to streamline this and put things back to somewhat where I had them before when there wasn't any traffic. Because clearly the city wasn't the problem, I was the problem. I messed up this traffic, something awful. Additionally, when I was trying to fix the traffic, I had put in timed traffic lights, and I took them all out and just went back to as much as things were before I started messing with them, except for the pedestrian road, which originally was the only thing I was going to change. But I just had this grand idea of making these dedicated bus lanes, and it just messed everything up. Okay, let's get back into our transit audit, and hopefully by the time we are done messing with our transit, the traffic will have dissipated and gone away. If not, we might have to call in some professional reinforcements. Back to the buses. Let's get back in here. Okay, where did we leave off? Okay, Old Town Express. Okay, we need to rename this. This is actually the City Express, because this stops in every major neighborhood along the freeway. Let's give this a different color here. That will be good. And we definitely need more buses. Let's kick this up to 10. And I think that will work. All right, train to bus depot. I think there's so many people on this line because of the amount of traffic in this area, and so the buses have had a hard time getting there, and I've been messing with traffic in this area for so long. However, this is supposed to be an express. Let's kick up the amount of vehicles. And I also am wondering, really, we just need this to go from the bus depot to the train, so we don't need all the additional stops. I feel like we could just shuttle everyone right here, because from here they can catch another bus or potentially walk over to whichever tram network they're trying to get into. So let's make that change. Okay, so now a lot of people are walking or going elsewhere, so this is great. So actually I think we can take this back down to originally what I had, which was 2 express buses at 100 each. Should be enough to shuttle our train traffic to our bus depot. So we'll come back and check on this, but I think this is going to work so much better. Okay, so since I took out those additional stops, I do want to run a bus that goes over to this side of town to the farm. Oh, maybe that was part of the traffic. I had this set up as a couplet, but both of these roads were going in the same direction. Well, no wonder all the industry traffic. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that should help with traffic a bit. Okay, let's run a bus over on this side of town quickly. Okay, and we're gonna call this Larry's Farm. And then that again will help get people where they need to be. Actually, let's do like a green. That would be nice. And I'd like the aesthetic of the school bus. Let's wonder if that's gonna work. Maybe if we have 4. We'll check on that later. That might work. Sometimes what I want aesthetically is not working. Look, our traffic is clearing up. Yay! Okay. Okay, let's keep moving forward with the transit then. I am so happy with that. Okay, hospital shuttle. What in the world is going on here? Why are all these people coming to here? Wow. Well, this hospital shuttle has just become very, let's just delete this. Oh, wait a minute, let's see. I want to see where all these people go before we do this. Plus, this will be good for the video. This might have been the thing at the beginning that got you to stick around. Oh my gosh. Okay, here they all go. See, you could all just walk to where you need to go. Why on the earth were they all waiting for that shuttle? That is so odd. Oh well. Well, we have a very walkable city. Everyone can walk. Unnecessary bus line. And our traffic is still keeping improving, which is great. Okay. City Express. I think we could take this back down to 7. Is that a bad idea? 8? Let's try it at 8. Let's see how that goes. Okay. I'm just gonna run through all of our bus lines we set up. These are looking good. I think I could even scooch that down a little. Same here, we can go 3 and 3. Okay. That is still looking good. Angel Point's still looking good. Fishing, harbor. Oh, see? Now this got busy. These people here. Okay, we'll put back the bendy bus. We'll put that up to 4. Cross town. We'll give you back the bendy bus. Larry's farm. Oh, the school bus is not going to work. We'll give you a bendy bus. We'll leave you at 4 buses. Okay, trams. Portside tram. This is a very long line, and I don't want people waiting too long. I think we'll leave it where we have it at 8. That looks good. Our ocean tram. I think we can drop this maybe to 3. I think we can drop that to 4. Let's go back. I think we can, because if we don't need as many trams, that will also help with the traffic, because then there's not as many trams on the road. So I'm okay with managing these a little bit closer. I don't want people to wait too long, but we also don't need too many trams. So let's just manage these. Well, this is our Angel Point. We should name this one. Thank you to Sarah for this great name, by the way, for Angel Point. That only needs to be 1 tram. For half loop, it's getting a little bit of usage, not a lot. We could probably put that down to 2 for now. And we can put this down to 1. And I don't think our downtown is doing a whole lot because we don't have anything in there. Same with our express. Okay. Whew, that was a lot. Let's look at our traffic. 82%. It's still red in some areas, but I am okay with that. Okay, I did want to look at this industrial area really quick. I used to have this set up as a couplet to split the traffic going in and out of this area, but I've just changed the lane arrows, so now that essentially will function as a couplet when it comes to truck traffic. And I think we could take this down to 1 bus with 100 people going back and forth. That seems like it's working much better. I am feeling very good about this. I do want to take a look again at our City Express. We got the 8 buses. Let's go back to 10. Even if it's a little more than we need, I think that makes sense. This little building here. There you go. All fixed. All right. I feel like we are now in a good spot with our transit. If you guys are anything like me, you love just watching people in public transit. So let's just enjoy that for a moment here.
There's so much. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down. And now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm aiming for the sky. Everyone got stories, so let's start listening. Let the rain wash away the tears that keeps crippling. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising, and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down.
Alright guys, if you enjoy messing with traffic, I think this oldie but goodie episode of mine, you will really find very satisfying, especially if you'd like to watch me make a mess of things. I hope you all have a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time.